Well, today I am out here trying to help Fran put together some small greenhouses. Do you call them greenhouses or greenhouse tents?
Greenhouse tents, let's call them that.
Okay, greenhouse tents to try and protect her plants for the winter.
My citrus trees for the winter.
Her citrus trees for the winter.
Heads up. You can buy these online. They're much more expensive. But if you have an Aldi's near you, they're selling them for $17 and $19. If they don't sell them at your Aldi's, keep going to different ones. Some have them and some don't. I found some for $17 at one and for $19 at another. That's less than half price than what you can get them online for. And they really are beneficial for citrus trees or tender trees that don't tolerate a whole lot of cold. I'm just putting the tents on them for today, but later on I'm gonna wrap them in some kind of either contractor's cloth or a blanket or something I will put around them for further protection. If it gets down really low, I might wrap them in incandescent lights to give them some heat to keep them alive. The rest of them are going to go in the greenhouse and they'll be okay, but the ones that are outside, I'm going to give some added protection. I appreciate Papa Bandit for helping me put these together.
Yeah, right.
He is not happy about it,
Got that
but
right.
he is helping me, and I appreciate it.
Well, you got to make sure that you push these things down so they're locked together, because it seems like they're locking, but then when you get ready to pick it up, if you don't put any pressure on them, they come apart. But I had other plans for today, but since it was wet and had just finished raining, you see the sun have come out pretty. Sunshine is doing this thing right now. It's real nice out here today. So Fran caught me in the middle of getting ready to do something else, and she was out there reading these instructions, trying to put this thing together. And you know, I like to figure stuff out like this without even looking at a diagram or blueprint. I just like to figure this stuff out on my own. I don't be like looking at no diagram. Just show me the picture of it and get out of my way. But Fran was glad to get out of my way. She hurried and ran down to another spot that she is putting a tent up. But she liked these little things. So, like I said, she bought them. She liked them, so I'm just pretty much assembling them for her. In other words, like I said, she bought them. But as you guys know, the art don't fool with citrus trees. I just eat whatever Fran get on hers. I am mostly in-ground garden guy, and recently hydroponics. I'm one of those impatient type people. I like to see the stuff grow and sprout up out of the ground. And a lot of times Like I said, I'm very impatient. I think it won't grow or not growing, then I just forget about it and turn it under and start something else. But I'm learning patience as I go. Because my parents tried to teach it to me, and they showed me how. But, you know, as you get older, you try everything your way. You know what, but what really amazes me, people, is you have these people with these big heated greenhouses, and they got the temperature where they can adjust it. And they'll tell you that you can go this way, you can go that way. But yet and still, they got these big greenhouses with thermostats in them. So as we always say, you know, do your own research. Find out what you can do and what you can't do. Your way. Now there's a boat that goes right here. It locks into this thing, but it's trying to be stubborn. Okay, we got it going now. Okay, that one wing nut and that bolt right there is actually what holds it together. Then we take the tent and put on top of it. I like to make sure that they're secured. And there's a little little warp leg. Then this is the cover that goes on top of it. And I'm not going to put it on until we get it in place. But Fran is covering up her citrus trees with this stuff. She's trying to beat the frost. Jim Boogie is on his way down here so we can take and put the other stuff in the greenhouse. So let me see if Fran is down there. Take you guys down on a walkabout and let Fran explain some of this stuff she got. I hope you guys can disregard the noise from the dogs. But I'm gonna walk down here and let Fran show you what she got growing, on. That's her little greenhouse right there that we constructed for her, put together for her. It was pre-built just like the tent were. What you got growing on here, Fran?
This is my citrus grove. All of these are going in the greenhouse. Some of these I'm going to put in the ground today. Like this one that's got this really thick trunk on it. This is well, maybe not. This is a grapefruit. This is probably not a good choice to put in the ground. So it's going to go back in the greenhouse. I got some things that are more cold hardy. This tangerine tree The tangerines are almost ready to eat.
Let me see. Show me that tangerine tree again.
It actually is a tangelo.
Tangelo. It's got some nice ones on there.
Yeah, it's got some nice fruit on there. This one has got a couple of fruit on it, but it waited until now to bloom. It's just full of blooms now.
And what is this? What is this one?
I don't know what it is. I have to look at the tag. I'll have to find the tag and look at the tag on it.
But you can see the fruit right there, people.
Yeah. And this one is in a really big pot. So it's a challenge to move it.
Well, you see why we waiting on Jim Boogie to get here. But this one got blooms on it.
Yeah, it's full of blooms.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the tag. I don't see it. They all look alike. That's why it's really important to keep up with the tags on it so you'll know what it is and where it came from. This is probably one of the ones that I got from Mackenzie Farm.
Yeah, well, those that we got at Mackenzie Farm, that's been back some years ago.
Yep.
But good gracious alive. Look at there, look at there, look at there. And there's a big one over there.
A big one.
A big one. That's a big one right there. I think that one there is ready, Frank.
Huh?
That one look like it's ready. I'm not going to bother it, but it looks like it's ready.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell.
And that's a tangelo.
Yeah.
You see the way they shake, people. And the water on them is kind of cool.
Yeah, the temperature is getting ready.
The temperature is dropping.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so what you pulling out there now?
I don't know yet. This is an orange quat. Orange quat.
Orange quat.
Yeah, it's got a tag on it. I need to put another one. My tags are kind of flaky. But anyway, I'm gonna re-tag it. I don't know if that one can make it.
It's got some fruit on it too.
Yeah, it does. It's got quite a bit of fruit on it. It would have more fruit on it if I had taken better care of it this summer.
And this is an orange quat.
That's an orange quad. This is a ponderosa lemon. My ponderosa lemon didn't give me anything this year. Last year, I had a gigantic ponderosa lemon that looked very much like a grapefruit. I didn't know they got that big, but everybody online was telling me, yeah, they get that big.
Yeah, it was a big one.
It was a big one and it was good. It's always a pleasure to eat what you grow. It tastes nothing like what you get in the grocery store. This little pitiful thing right here is my guava. Now that's a tree. It probably needs to be repotted. I thought this thing was dead, but you can see it has put back out. It was on a really big, it was doing good. And it didn't like something. I don't know if it got too cold or what happened to it, but it's coming back out. It doesn't help that it's full of weeds. I'll have to do something about that. This is how you get bitten by spiders, by doing what I'm doing. It's not a good thing.
Yeah, especially with no gloves on.
Yeah, I kind of don't do gloves.
Well, she telling the truth, people. She don't do gloves. And don't too much do shoes and boots.
Nope.
She don't like putting boots on the ground.
Nope. See there, it's doing pretty good. It's come out in a couple places. So if I take care of it, it might give me some fruit might give me some guavas next year.
Okay, people, that was just a little short tour of her citrus.
Yeah, I just planted one. I just planted a lemon tree in the ground. It had a pretty good trunk on it. So I decided to put it on the south side of the house against the house. And I'm going to put a tent over it and I'm going to wrap it up real good. It should do okay.
Man, I'm looking at this fruit here.
Yeah.
But this cantaloupe over here has got my attention because it's a big one. But we're not going to let the deer and the rest of the creatures get it. Good Lord, look up under here. There's another big one. There's quite a few big ones under here. Okay, people. That's just a little shout to Fran Citrus and how to cover your fruit trees with those little small tents. So we'll get back at you sometime later on. Be the one Babbitt and the sidekick Fran. We love you, and there ain't a thing in the world you can do about it. Okay?
Okay, this is a pink variegated lemon tree. When the fruit, I got this tree down in Savannah, Georgia, where we went to the soil fest. This is a picture of what the fruit looks like. It's pink on the inside, but the outside of the peeling is variegated.
Look like a squash to me.
Well, it's
on the outside.
Well, it's gonna be much smaller than that. It's gonna be the size of a lemon once it produces. I'm just pleased that it was a really small plant when I got it.
Mm-hmm.
It also does not like the cold. So I'm gonna make sure I put it up under the lamp when I put it in the greenhouse. I'll make sure it's under the lamp. But it's doing well. It put back out. It's got a lot of new growth. It's more than double in size. And I'm thinking that next year I'll probably get some fruit. It's supposed to get 2 to 14, what is that, feet? 2 to 14 feet tall.
Mm-hmm. And the name of this is a what now?
A pink variegated lemon.
Okay, and this one came out of...
This one came out of that citrus farm that we went to when we went to the Soil Fest.
Mackenzie Farms.
No, it wasn't Mackenzie. What do you remember? That Mackenzie was in South Carolina.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you talking about down at the citrus farm where we met?
Where Sherry and those took us to the citrus farm in
Savannah.
Savannah.
Sherry laughing at me spending all my money.
Well, this was one of the purchases. Isn't it beautiful? Aren't you proud of yourself?
No, not really.
Yes, you are.
Not really.
Tell the truth.
That's why Sherry kept hollering, "Run it up, Fran, run it up."
This is an olive tree. I've got a couple of olive trees. They've never produced any olives or blooms. They have been banned. Olive trees have been banned in certain areas because they're supposed to cause really bad allergies. I don't know. I'll see if mine ever bloom. It's never bloomed, and I've got 3 of them. Let's see if it has a specific name. It just says olive. It doesn't say what type of olive it is. When you buy fruit trees at big box stores, frequently they don't tell you the specific name of the item. They just say olive tree, lemon tree, orange tree. They don't tell you what kind.
And what's this one right here?
This is an improved Meyer lemon.
What makes it so improved?
Well, it's supposed to survive better. People complain a lot about not being able to keep Meyer lemons alive. See, this one is blooming. I'll have to show you the one in the house where I just took a twig and stuck it in a pot. It's not even 2 inches high. Now this thing is full
It's got something on it, fruit. That one there.
Where?
It's got fruit on it. See down here?
Oh no, this is
What is that?
This is a I'll tell you in a minute. It doesn't get big. It's a little old bitty thing. It's a kumquat. And it always has fruit on it. It fruits very well. I don't like it. I don't know if it's mine tastes doesn't people say they are delicious. I'm going when I get one right, I'm gonna let you taste it and see what you think. It's not my favorite fruit. I'll put it that way.
You're gonna use me for the guinea pig.
No, I just want your opinion, dear.
Oh, okay, I guess you all see this wind is picking up here. And I'm looking for a Jim Boogie in a minute now so we can put this stuff up.
Yeah, it needs to go. It needs to go in the. It needs to go in the greenhouse. I can't afford to let the frost hit it.
Because it's supposed to get down to 30-something tonight. So perhaps we can get it all in there and let Fran get her lights hooked up or whatever.
Yeah, we don't.
do.
It's not low enough to worry about the putting the grow light, not the grow light, but the what do you call that light? The heat lamp. That's what it is. I put a couple of heat lamps in there, and it's sufficient. It keeps everything alive. I don't have to really do anything else. I just put it in the greenhouse, put a couple of heat. In fact, one year all I had was one heat lamp, and it was sufficiently warm enough to keep everything alive.
Well, I think if you can keep the frost and the cool air off of them directly, from hitting them direct, then they got a better chance, and they stand a better chance of surviving.
I need to cut this off of here. This is a trifoliate. This is what they grafted this tree onto. All of these citrus trees, well, most of them, unless you
Do it yourself.
root it yourself and grow it from the scratch. All of these have been grafted on some kind of trifoliate. And when it comes up below the graft, this is what you get. And it has got these huge, humongous thorns on it that will rip a hole in your body. If it's something that I'm handling quite a bit, I'll go through with the snips and just snip the thorns off. So, because you can see this is pretty vicious here. These thorns are nothing to play with. They will stick a hole in you big enough to plant a tree in. But anyway, Uncle Bandit complains about my citrus trees, but I love my citrus trees, and we both enjoy eating them.
Yes, I enjoy eating the fruit, but I'm not a citrus tree person. People, you all hear how she talks to me, don't you? Okay, well, that'll be it. We'll get back at you. Well, Jim Boogie just got here, so I'm gonna help him try to get some of these plants in this greenhouse here. We'll show you our production as we get after we get them all in there. Ooh-wee.
Yeah, they'll get you. They got me already.
With the thorns on them,
Yep.
they all have thorns on them. Some just have more than others. One more new. I just go to them and wait for more. The ones with the fruit on them, we're going to put them closer to the front. Let me get the gloves and the snips. Yeah. Well, people, if you hear us hollering out here, you know it's because these thorns on these satsuma or whatever they're supposed to be.
Yes, sir.
greenhouse falling over here, blowing away. One we just brought up. Yeah, see, we put that one in, Jim.
Yeah. That right there.
Yeah. There she wanted them in the back, I think.
This one here got
You got
one.
things on?
You got one. Then they got something else.
Is that what you gonna cut off, man? Just throwing all this marlin. You gonna cut that off?
So what on? Yeah.
That's Jim. She'll be Jim. She'll be looking. Here's the thing, Andre, please.
Let's put some of these small ones in the back, so you won't have so far to go bend over with that great big one. Huh? Let's do this one. This one.
Which one?
What you gonna do, man?
Put that one in there next.
What's wrong with them up?
This one here can tolerate a lot of cold. It can go back to the back.
Put it in the back.
Yes, that one in the green top. This higher lemon needs to go closer to the front. Whatever that is that back there with that dead plant in it, it needs to come out.
Them up on the table?
Yeah. They taking up space and that stuff is big.
Yeah, but you see who in the way, don't you? Who holding up everything and giving all the orders. So right in the middle of it, slowing us up. Jim Boogie and myself don't work in no Florida now.
I just say push.
Yeah.
Take the whole thing. You don't want to just take the whole thing out.
Will it hold anything? Because I had flowers on top of it before. I had it under there and on top of it. But if it's
Look
gonna
here,
fall over,
we doing a lot of talking and not getting nothing done.
that one right there can go up under there.
This one?
Yeah. You got something sharp in your pocket?
No, you let people use your knife, people. That's a bad habit to get in. Don't lend your weapon or your knife to nobody. Nobody. Come on, sidekick, you in the way.
You want this on the bottom or top?
It can go on the top or the bottom.
I'll give it to you.
You want it open?
No. Well, start putting them on the side so we create an alley like a walkway. It's kind of warm up in here. Real warm in there.
So ain't nothing else going up right there up on that? Ain't nothing else going up on that table?
Yeah, this thing can go under there. It might not make it, but that's okay. That big one right there in that corner. That real big one right there. It's right there, right there in that. It's that big one. The one that one on the left. That one, yeah. Can you put this one right here on this wall? Put it right there on the left, Arthur. Put it right there as far as you can get it. He gonna put this big one here in the corner.
See what I'm talking about, people? I can't even get out down there in the garden to help plow the garden up.
I'm not allowed in the garden, remember?
Well, I rescind that.
It's not rescinded.
No.
Alrighty, we're cooking with gas. I think I'm gonna put that in the garage. Put it in there. Go ahead, put it in there. That one is gonna go right there.
Alright. What happened, Daddy? So gotcha, didn't
He poked his little finger.
Look here.
it? Thing hurt
He
right there.
poked his little finger.
You get in here and move.
It doesn't hurt.
I hate to say this on camera, but you get in here and move. Move.
I can do that.
Well, it don't seem like you do it.
I can do that. I'm up to
got you, did
Yeah, one of them stones went out. We're in there. We're gonna see what she say, people, when she grabbed one of them.
I cut the heads and stepped on one and went through the boot.
It's going in there. Close to the front on the left, please. Perfect. Put it on the left side as close to the front as you can get it. Put it right next to that one he just put in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yes, you can go there.
Right side. Left side.
Yeah, put it on the right. Towards that. Against the wall. That's left. Put it on the right, please.
In the back.
Put it. See that pot with the BB on it?
Uh,
Put it right next to that one. Now I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put this cat. That cactus it. With a hole in your butt.
they got thorns on too, huh?
It all got thorns on it.
If you would please move out the way. Where you going?
What it moving? That thing there? It's pot bound. I need to repot it, but that thing up. So the whole thing is transfusion. Put it all the way to the back. In the middle.
Well, people, I think we got them all in there. We're trying to find something else.
No.
But
No.
we got the Jim Boogie down here, and he helped us get them in, so we appreciate that.
Okay.
And appreciate you all watching.
Okay.
We'll talk with you later.